Hello, LinkedIn and YouTube. Today we're featuring 4 exciting stories in retailer-owned brand, private brand innovation. Albertsons introduces the Overjoyed new brand, bringing new creativity to their private brands, while Kroger partners with Lisa Vanderpump for a stylish floral line. AWG Brands expands its salty snack offerings to meet demand, and Waitrose, all the way from the UK, reveals its Christmas 2024 range with fresh takes on festive favorites. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Velocity This Week Live, your go-to source for all things private brand, private label, retailer-owned brand, store brands, own brand, whatever you'd like to call them today.
That's a lot of brands.
It is a lot of brands.
I'm Laraine Durham, Vice President of Marketing and Events here at the Velocity Institute.
And I'm Christopher Durham, President of the Velocity Institute. We're here to keep you up to date on all the latest trends, news, updates in the private brand industry. Today is Wednesday, September 4th, and this is our, 6th or 7th episode as we continue to bring you the freshest private brand news and insights.
Every week, we'll cover breaking news, industry insights, and upcoming events.
So join us most Wednesdays. We can pop in and out occasionally. It's a Tuesday or Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on LinkedIn and YouTube.
Yes, and
absolutely. Sorry about that.
Sorry. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. First up, a few private brand picks from us. Christopher, would you like to go first?
Sure. So I went old school private label. Food Lion Dr. Perky Soda.
Ooh, I wonder what that's a.
So I worked for Food Lion many years ago out of Salisbury, North Carolina. We actually still live in Huntersville, where we built a house when we worked for them. Mm-hmm. And this line was launched then. At the time, I think it was made by Cott, obviously a Dr. Pepper dupe, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. Somehow, and we have teenagers, or actually I guess they're both college students now. Mm-hmm. They both started college. And somehow they're just sort of...
It appeared.
Yeah, it appeared because they think it's funny and it's iconic and intriguing, and mm-hmm. and they realized the cost difference, so they started buying all this private brand soda. Right? It's kind of old school private label. Mm-hmm.
Cola.
But not a bad job. I never quite understand why Food Lion puts the logo so dark on there these days. It's almost impossible to read.
Oh, yeah. It seems like it would be in white.
It does seem like that.
Maybe they don't really want you to see it.
But it's that classic private label. Sometimes it works and it closes its shelf, and occasionally those wacky TikTok Gen Zers and will catch on. So,
all right. So, my private brand pick today is from Aldi. It's specially selected pumpkin and butternut squash pasta sauce. Here it is. And it's a seasonal offering from Aldi. We shop Aldi every week, and we picked this up last time we were in there. And we get this every fall. I'm a big pumpkin fan. My daughter's a big pumpkin fan. Christopher...
I like pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin spice and everything. I don't need it in my coffee.
This isn't spice, but it's like a squash.
Pasta sauce.
Anyway, I like
all
a good,
that fun stuff.
Put it in the cabinet and crack it open when you need it.
Yeah. So let's take a look at what's going on in the news today. First of all, as I said, every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on YouTube and LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. If you want to go back, you can rewatch it on YouTube as well.
Yep, it's all there.
Absolutely. So, story number 1, fresh off its recognition as Retailer of the Year at the Vertex Awards, Albertsons has launched Overjoyed, its newest retailer-owned brand, further expanding there's Overjoyed, further expanding its private brand portfolio with consumer-focused innovation and a sense of personality and, of course, joy. Available at stores that they own, Albertsons, Safeways, Vons, Jewel-Osco, Acme, and Shaw's, Overjoyed introduces a vibrant range of products designed to celebrate life's everyday moments, featuring indulgent treats, dessert toppings, seasonal favorites, scented candles, and more. So, Brandon Brown, SVP of Owned Brands at Albertsons, said Overjoyed is about bringing people together around the joys of food and everyday moments. He goes on to say, we saw an opportunity to create a brand that makes every occasion special, whether it's a Sunday party, So SUNDAE, so ice cream sundae party.
It's my favorite kind of party.
Yeah, it is my favorite kind of party. Or a spontaneous treat for someone you love, all while adding a fresh, innovative approach to our private label offerings. The Overjoyed collections includes delightful options such as French macaroons, s'mores, trail mix. Let's see here. Chocolate fudge brownie ice cream cakes, whimsical sprinkles, and colorful cupcake liners. It also features Overjoyed boutique offering elegant vases, scented candles, and seasonal decor items that add a unique touch to any occasion. Seasonal additions like Vampire Fang gummies and graveyard cookie kits will bring extra fun to the holiday celebrations. With its dynamic marketing across digital channels, Overjoyed reflects Albertsons' commitment to bringing creativity, personality, and as I said before, joy to its award-winning private brand lineup. Joining popular names like Signature Select, Organics, and Lucerne will continue to innovate and delight their shoppers.
Yeah.
What do you think of this, Laraine?
It looks like a lot of fun. I bet as a merchant, it was a lot of fun to work on that and design that, because it's definitely appealing. I think for me as a mom, you're always making cupcakes or something to take to a kid's party or cookies or whatever. So I would definitely pick something in this lineup.
Well, so I think it's interesting. It's bright, it's colorful, which we love seeing that. Certainly in the store, it'll be disruptive on shelf. Feels like it's following a bit in the trend from Target on Favorite Day.
I was gonna say that, but yeah, it's and Target has a lot of fun stuff, so they why not make stuff fun? I like bright colors and fun things.
We love Albertsons continuing to try and do new stuff, even in the midst of the whole Albertsons Kroger merger conversation.
That's still going on.
What's going on with that? It is still going on. Depends on what day it is, but the FTC and all that's continuing to pursue that, and there's court cases, and
so it's going to be a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a little while. I mean, I think Albertsons Kroger continue to say you have to look at grocery being bigger than traditional grocery, basically that Walmart and Amazon should be included in that conversation, and they're not by the FTC, even though Walmart is the largest grocer in America.
In the U.S. Yeah.
And all the local, the unions and all these folks are saying, yeah, but for us in name a city,
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Yeah, wherever. I don't know what specific city. It's going to impact the choice we have.
Right.
It's going to impact jobs. And there's a lot of conversation around whether or not CNS can effectively run the stores. They're saying that, so they'll get a couple hundred stores.
I remember that whole thing. Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I mean, as part of that deal, Albertsons Kroger was saying they would push some of these brands over to CNS to manage the seafood brand, the natural, or not natural organic, but the Better For You brand and so forth. So we'll see. I mean, this is an ongoing story. We will continue to track.
All right.
Story number 2.
Kroger Company is stepping into the fashion-inspired collaboration game, much like the retailers Target and H&M, by teaming up with celebrity Lisa Vanderpump to bring fresh innovation and differentiation to their customers. Launching exclusively at Kroger family of stores on September 4th, the new Vanderpump Blooms Times Bloom House collection. House? H-A-U-S? House.
And I think you actually read that as an X.
Blooms
so it's like
X Bloom?
So it's Blooms X Bloom House, right? Like a fashion collab.
Vanderpump Blooms X Bloom House.
Yep.
All right.
So it's like a fashion collab. I mean, that's the whole point there, right?
All right. Infuses high fashion sensibilities into floral design, offering a range of stunning arrangements curated by the style icon and entrepreneur. We are thrilled to collaborate with Lisa Vanderpump, whose impeccable style brings a unique flair to our Bloom House brand, said Dan De La Rosa, Group Vice President of Fresh Merchandising at Kroger. This collection adds a fashionable twist to our floral offerings, giving customers an exciting new way to express their style. Inspired by the world of couture, the collection features arrangements like the dreamy Perfectly Peach, the regal Royal Garden, and the bold Crimson Romance, each reflecting the latest trends in color and design. With exclusive styling tutorials from Vanderpump available via QR code, Kroger's newest launch reimagines floral shopping, proving that flowers, like fashion, can be both innovative and accessible.
I mean, so what do you think? So we live in Charlotte, North Carolina, so there's not actually a Kroger branded store here, but they own Harris Teeter. So we have a good taste of Kroger locally. Hopefully this will make it there as well.
So she's putting together the flower arrangements for them?
I think they've developed them in their signage and miscellaneous things. I mean, first of all, is Lisa Vanderpump a celebrity that engages you as a shopper?
I mean, I know the name Vanderpump Rules, I guess, is their show.
Is she one of the housewives? Is that where she came from?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I recognize the name. I don't really know anything about that person. But I imagine people would, you know, take a second look if they saw the name in Kroger over some flowers.
Well, I mean, elevating this floral collection, obviously it takes up a lot of space in stores. I don't know what the margin is on flowers, but it's got to be pretty high.
That'd be pretty high. I guess they go bad pretty quick. So you need a quick sell through.
So
if you put these things together in arrangements, you know, they'd have to sell pretty quickly.
Have to sell pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephanie's back. Stephanie says yes.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hello, Stephanie. Oh, very good. So on to story number 3. The private brand portfolio of Associated Grocers, Inc., or AWG, has expanded its salty snack offering from Always Save, Best Choice, and Best Choice Superior selections to help member retailers provide greater value in the competitive snack market. With national brand snack prices rising, this new assortment aims to build consumer loyalty through quality and affordability. The salty snacks category is the second largest in the center store behind water and soda, said AWG category manager Jared Grieve. From Best Choice cinnamon sugar pretzel braids to value-sized Always Save potato chips, our expanded lineup helps our retailers compete through quality and price. So they have a whole selection of new snack offerings you can see there. Always Save, which is their basically base price starter value brand, has new 12.5 to 13 ounce potato chips, pork skins, a 25 ounce pretzel barrels. Best Choice, which is their national brand equivalent, has new flavors across their potato chips, pretzels, tortilla chips, pork skins, corn chips, and puffs. So an expanded lineup. And ready to eat popcorn, Always Save, and Best Choice Superior selections, which is their NBE Plus more premium line, is introducing new options in the gourmet space. So with these new products, AWG Brands is equipping its member retailers to offer consumers a range of delicious, affordable snacking choices while driving growth and loyalty in the snack market. So, I mean, it's great to see. Obviously, AWG is selling to a lot of small to medium-sized grocers, right? So they're kind of consolidating that co-op style. It's nice to see them getting into some of those core products that private brand has been so good at for many, many years.
Yeah.
We certainly buy private brand chips and such.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'd pick these up if I saw them in the store.
Well, we buy them at other places.
Yeah.
And they're probably made by the same companies.
Yeah. I wish the colors were a little bit brighter and a little bit more.
A little more pop.
Yeah, a little bit more pop. But, you know, I love chips.
Your design could definitely play a little harder and Always Save that yellow and black.
Yeah, the yellow kind of screams
cheap.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, that is the value tier line. Those are probably, I don't know what they call, 79 cents, 99 cents.
Yeah.
Now, the question I always have about those value tier lines is, do you then have to have value tier design, or do customers get it?
Right. No, and the answer I think we've established is you don't. You can have great design across all levels of product, but I mean, take for example this.
Yeah, well, it's all the
beautiful package.
You know, and then I mean, we've talked. I think last week we talked about Loblaw and their new name brand, and it's yellow, iconic, black. It's that basic design.
Well, that's going for a theme, though. It's like
going for a theme, and they've injected personality into their marketing campaigns that kind of raise the level there.
Kind of.
So interesting. Yeah. Anyway, AWG, good to see you guys expanding what you're doing on across the pond here.
In story number 4, British retailer Waitrose is spreading festive cheer early this year with the launch of its highly anticipated Christmas 2024 collection, featuring 554 products, including 175 brand new items crafted with food lovers in mind. Focusing on the latest food trends and innovative twists on classic favorites, Waitrose aims to make this holiday season an extraordinary experience for its customers. With festive menu planning already underway and searches for Christmas food to order on Waitrose.com up 180% from last year, Waitrose is delivering an eclectic range that promises to delight every palate. Christmas is a time to shine for food lovers, said Maddie Wilson, director of own brand at Waitrose. We've created a range that caters to all tastes, from indulgent centerpieces to fuss-free options, ensuring every customer finds something special to enhance their celebrations. The collection taps into the latest trends with unique offerings like new nostalgia dishes, such as crispy bacon carbonara cups and lobster, crab and prawn cocktails, and bold brunch items, including festive spiced bacon rashers and whiskey and orange smoked salmon. For a touch of drama, the sensational showpieces category showcases stunning centerpieces like the red velvet bauble dessert and treacle glazed turkey crown. Adding a festive twist with a touch of luxury, Waitrose introduces Bougie Boozy Treats. Ooh.
Yeah.
Featuring limoncello fizz, panettone, and jeweled Cointreau and cranberry Christmas pudding, perfect for adding a sparkle to holiday gatherings. The collection also boasts a variety of buffet bites and stunning starters, including crab and brown butter crumpets and Santa bao buns. That's fun.
I think I had a picture of those.
I think you did too.
Yeah, I think that's what those are.
A Santa bao bun. That's so fun.
That is
Designed
fun.
for creating memorable grazing boards. Lizzie Haywood, innovation manager at Waitrose, added, Christmas is our chance to bring the latest food trends to our customers in exciting new ways. From boozy twists on classics to comforting favorites, there's so much to explore and enjoy this festive season. With a focus on innovation and bringing joy to its offerings, Waitrose continues to enhance its private brand portfolio, making this Christmas a memorable one for all who love good food. And who doesn't?
We all love good food. I mean, so it's interesting what the British retailers do. So it's not just Waitrose, it's Marks and Spencer and Sainsbury. There's a real history of celebratory premium foods in private brand. Yeah. So think the interesting stuff that a Trader Joe's sells with a British spin at the next level.
Yeah, like you wouldn't see Santa bao buns in the US.
No, it's the whole
so
next
fun.
level.
Like all those fancy. They're just an elevated holiday. Like we're just gonna have them on a special holiday occasion, and just makes it really fun. With the different items.
What's happening is people are throwing parties for their family, for their coworkers or whatever, and they're proud of this stuff. So this isn't, you don't hide this in the back. This is the center of the table.
Right. And you're not afraid to maybe tell people where it came from because it is so special and interesting.
It's Waitrose, it's Marks and Spencer. It's, it's here would be Wegmans or H-E-B or, Whole Foods or something.
Well, what's today? September? Like, we're just starting September, and they're launching their Christmas line. So, I
don't think it's quite launched yet. I think they just announced it. So the anticipation builds.
The anticipation.
Yes.
Okay. When does Christmas generally hit stores? When do you suppose this would hit stores? Like end of October? Middle of October?
I don't know in the UK. I mean, certainly in the US, it'd be after Thanksgiving. But some of this could be celebratory then too. So, but they don't. It's not a UK thing. So I don't.
Oh, right.
Hard to say.
I guess they don't have Thanksgiving, like a Thanksgiving type celebration in the UK?
Not really.
Not really. All right.
No, they do in Canada, but not the UK.
Right. I know they do in Canada.
But anyway, I would expect November, December, you start to see some of these people start throwing holiday parties.
Right.
You're going to do all these kinds of products. All right. So up next is always events. We always like to close out, giving you a little peek at what we're doing. Our first event up, sustainability. You want to tell them about that, Laraine?
Sure. So we're having our Sustainability Summit October 22nd and 23rd in Phoenix, Arizona. The headliner speakers will be Jack Ross from Sprouts. Name left me there suddenly. And this is a great time to connect with other private brand manufacturers, retailers, service providers, And the focus will be on what we can do in sustainability, basically on these 3 levers. Product, what can we do to make a more sustainable product? What can we do to make more sustainable packaging? And then how do we market these items to let our internal stakeholders know and our customers know that we are doing these things to make our products more sustainable. So we hope you'll join us. We've still got the early bird tickets that are out right now that you can grab, I think, for another week or so.
Yeah, a week or so, yeah.
So we hope you'll join us in Phoenix, Arizona.
So when I still have a couple of sponsorships left, actually 2 on-stage speaking slots, 1 keynotes and 1 panel still available. So if you'd like to join us for one of those, reach out quickly because those are going to close here in the next week as well. So if you'd like to attend, speak, exhibit, or sponsor, go to velocityinstitute.org and you can get tickets today. Up next, we'll close out the year with our Bold Bash in Chicago, Illinois. It will be at Joe's Live, and then the Bold Bash is presented by Equator. So it'll be November 18th, which is the Monday night of PLMA. So basically, you can end that long day at PLMA on that trade show with a cocktail and a conversation at our Bigger, Better Bold Bash if you've been the last 2 years. We've packed the place out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The retailers come, they hang out, they have cocktails with us. It's very casual. This year we'll be in a larger venue. We'll have a live band. Actually, I just booked a kind of cool Chicago-y young blues band to do that. So it's pretty fun.
Sounds fun. Hope you can join us.
We have a lot of expanded sponsorship opportunities, and this is where, reach out and talk to me, because if you have said, how can I level up my exposure and my presence at that PLMA trade show, this is the way to do it. We can put your brand, we can put your product in front of the people. So we've got specialty branded cocktails, put your logo on every glass. And if you have something to do with those drinks, we might even do a specialty flavor for you. We can do, you can actually brand the swag bags. Actually, at our last conference, Damon branded the swag bags. And you can brand the lanyards. We can do product sampling. There's a lot of opportunities to make sure you maximize your exposure at PLMA through the Bold Bash at a great party. Love to see you there. Again, Bold Bash presented by Equator, November.
Just tell them your email if they want to reach out to sponsor.
Reach out to sponsor at cdurham@velocityinstitute.org. And the Bold Awards. Tell them about the Bold Awards, Laraine.
Oh, I have to tell them about the Bold Awards. So, Christopher Durham is always thinking outside the box, and his tagline, what he always says, is "Be bold." So he encourages private brand manufacturers, retailers, service providers to be bold in their efforts to make private brands better. So we're running a contest to recognize leaders in this theme in private brands that are bold, when we're going to recognize them with these Bold Awards. So you want to show the...
So in a few weeks, we'll open it up, and you can make nominations for folks who have boldly impacted the industry. And we'll present them, obviously, at the Bold Bash. So these actually just arrived.
Ooh, it's a gift box. Ooh.
So we'll have both individual and corporate awards.
Ooh.
And you could get your very own shiny Bold Award.
So just something a little fun, just to recognize people who are making a difference in the private brand industry. So if you or someone would like to be considered for one of these awards,
watch out for the nominations. They'll be coming out soon.
You might want to join our email list at velocityinstitute.org to make sure you don't miss anything.
Absolutely. And I've got sponsorships available for that. So if you'd like to hand out the awards and kind of be a part of it on stage with us, we'd be delighted to have you do that. So again, if you'd like to speak, attend, exhibit, or sponsor at any of our events for this year, we would love to have you. And just as a sneak peek for 2025,
dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
We actually just signed all of the paperwork for May of next year for the Velocity Conference.
For our Velocity Conference.
So we're working on a wholesale reinvention, kind of freshen it up, brighten it up, and it will this year move, or in 2025 move to the Mint Museum in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you have been to
Downtown
any of the
Charlotte.
conferences, we've traditionally been at a hotel
Right.
or a conference center. Next year, we will be in the giant modern art museum on Tryon Street, right in Uptown Charlotte.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful space,
Really
very
cool space.
interactive.
Mhm.
And I think it's going to bring a new vitality and force a brighter, more bold conversation.
Right. Breaking out of that
So watch for
trade
that.
show mold. Not
We
really
haven't
even
actually
that,
launched the
more
website
conference.
for it yet, but it will come before the end of the year. And if you'd like to exhibit or sponsor that conference,
Yep.
let me know. We're working on those as well.
Gathering
And
those things
honestly, I'm building some new things. So if you've got questions, if you've got ideas, we would love to have a conversation with you about how we can all grow together and help grow the private brand industry. All right. So that's us for today. Thank you for joining us. Let me get to where I was here. There we go. How are you, girl?
Yeah, join us every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Are we going to be here next week at 1 p.m.?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
It might adjust. It might adjust. We might be doing this from a cruise ship. Who knows?
We will not be at our regularly scheduled stations next Wednesday, so you'll have to stay tuned. But make sure to check back with us to stay informed on breaking news, industry insights, upcoming events, and expert opinions in the private brand industry. So please make sure you subscribe now on YouTube. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications when we're on, so you never miss us and you don't miss an episode.
And of course, make sure you join the conversation, ask questions, and get involved. We look forward to seeing you this next week and every week. My name is Christopher Durham.
And I'm Laraine Durham.
And we are the Velocity Institute.
Bye.
Bye.